howtoflip.net, where real estate investors learn how to work on their business and not in it, with the motto, always work hard, but never forget to work smart.
Hey, what's up, guys? So what we're going to be talking about here is outsourcing your real estate investment business by hiring and managing virtual assistants the right way. Now, first of all, I'm going to start off with the 3 pillars of hiring virtual assistants. Now, this is extremely important because if you just keep these 3 pillars in your head, or you just understand these 3 pillars, you'll be one step away from having a successful virtual assistant team. So the 3 pillars are the pay rate, quality, and management. So the pay rate is the hourly rate, and the hourly rate needs to be $4 an hour or less. Do not hire anyone over $4 an hour for the positions I'm going to mention. Then the quality, you want a rockstar VA, top of the line rockstar VA. Trustworthy, hard worker, determined, a good internet connection, I'm going to explain that, and has a why, and detail oriented. And then management, you need to make sure that there's systems for management, help the VA grow, equip them, watch what they do, and trust them. So management, so these 3 things are extremely important. And don't mind that where it says our first franchise. Don't mind that. That's a typo. But anyways, let me go next. So let me explain this a little bit more. So pay rate, basically what I mean by, you want to hire people at $4 an hour or lower, because that's the going rate in the Philippines. So you want to hire Filipino virtual assistants for this business, and I'm gonna show you exactly why. Let's go next. So these are the 4 positions that you need to run your full service wholesale business. Now, these are not all the positions. These are just the top 4 positions. Now, you need to have an online team, and you need to have an offline team. And you need to have an online outside team. You need to have an online inside team. You need to have an offline outside team and an offline inside team. An offline inside team is your physical employees. Your online inside teams is these people right here, the virtual assistants. And the main ones are going to be the marketing virtual assistant, which is going to help you with blasting your deals out to cash buyers, posting your deals or your properties on your website, posting them on Facebook, Craigslist, marketing for new leads, seller and buyer leads, and then anything that has to do with marketing that can be done virtually. And then there's the inside sales, virtual sales assistant. This is an extremely important position. This person you really have to vet out and make sure it's the right person. All of these people you have to vet out to make sure they're the right people. But the inside sales virtual assistant position is extremely important. And this is why. This person is going to be in charge of touching base with every single seller lead that comes in. They're going to send offers out to those seller leads. They're going to set appointments for you or your acquisition manager to go to the appointment and get the house under contract. And they're also going to they're also going to cold call seller leads. So that's their main objective. That's their main purpose, in a full service wholesale business. And then the administrative virtual assistant. This administrative virtual assistant handles at least for me, to handle bookkeeping, does monthly, quarterly, and annual reports, also does daily reports of sales and everything else. I have a system in how to do that. Manages a few items on payroll, and anything administrative that can be done virtually. And then data entry, does all the Excel stuff, all the manages the buyer and seller leads, puts them or segments the lists, puts them in different lists, extracts leads and different things from Craigslist and all these different sites, data mining, scraping, all that stuff. So these top 4 people you need. And when you start off, if you're starting off as a one-man show, you definitely want to start off as a one-man show, and then the one that you need the most is going to be the inside sales agent, because the more you market, the more leads you're going to get, and as one man, you're not going to be able to get back to all those leads. You want to focus on closing, and you want to have her or him focus on talking to the leads and setting you up for their appointments. And then you can grow from there as you make money to getting the marketing assistant to help you with marketing. So now the only thing that you're doing is administrative virtual assistant. So you're wearing all these hats. So as you get bigger, you take off these hats. Take off the data entry hat, take off the administrative hat, take off the inside sales hat, take off the marketing assistant hat. And then there's other positions, physical positions, that you're still wearing a hat for, but you're going to need to take those off as well. So this is the cycle. So the cycle every virtual assistant should go through. So this is a cycle diagram, and number 1 is, this is what you need to do to hire a virtual assistant and manage them and keep them around. So post an ad for services needed. Make sure it clearly states that what type of person you're looking for. Ads should attract few, but the few need to be quality applicants. And then number 2, hire the right VA. I can't stress this enough. Do not rush and try to hire just any VA because you need that person this weekend. Hire the right person. Take your time. Interview them. Test them. There's going to be a test that they need to take online, a personality test that will show you exactly who this person is based on how they answer these questions. And watch how quickly or slowly they do tasks. So even through the interview process, have a keen eye and watch how they're responding to your questions. If you tell them, hey man, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and they only do X and Z and they forget Y, then that might not be the person for you. But maybe that person is, if they have a why. If someone has a why, you can train them and they'll be very receptive. But most of the time you want to make sure that this person pays attention to details. So that's extremely important for virtual assistants, to pay attention to detail, because we're working abroad. They're working abroad. You guys are not face to face. So everything has to be detail oriented. And then train the VA. There are many that's a typo. Manage a VA, that's a typo. But anyways, train the VA, manage the VA. So training the VA, what you want to do is, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And on these next couple slides, I'm going to show you how to train the VA and how to get things going. So let me go ahead and type this out really quick. Training the VA. Let me type this out. So to train the VA, you want to So what you're going to do, you need to use an intranet that you have already created with videos, docs, and mind maps. Basically what this is systems that you've put in place, videos and everything that you have documented. So another cool thing about this, or another thing that you want to do, is while you're a one-man show, while you're just yourself, document every single thing that you do, because everything you're doing can be delegated to one of these positions up here. One of these positions up here, everything you're doing can be delegated to one of those positions. So one of these positions up here, and that's what you need to do. And then managing the VA's daily activity report. They need to do a daily activity report, and you can manage with weekly meetings and one-on-one progress meetings. So daily activity report, weekly meetings, and one-on-one progress meetings. And then that's it. And then this is exactly what it looks like. So test virtual assistants. So this is how you test a virtual assistant. You're going to get results from one of the tests. The results will determine if the virtual assistant is suitable for the position based on their personality, goals, mindset, ambition, etc. So based on that, you're going to know which area that person is going to fit. Because sometimes you're going to get applicants who are going to say, oh, I'm an inside sales agent, but they're really more like introverts. So they really like doing the data entry stuff and the administrative stuff. But this position requires an extrovert. You know, it requires an extrovert, or requires somebody who has a sales background and really likes to sell and talk on the phone and talk with people. So it could be a sales VA or administrative VA, and the test will allow you. It will show you exactly. Basically, it'll tell you the type of person that you're dealing with. And then, so this was just a brief overview. Let me show you the steps in real time. So the pay rate, I'm going to show you kind of the systems that we use. So let's go up here, boom, boom. So this is how we start. Let's go to the executive department. We're going to start just like this. So we're going to put out, see here, applicants. This is Podio right here, and this is exactly how I do it. So applicants, I'm going to have them apply here. So this is a web form that they're going to fill out. Web form looks just like this, and we can open the web form right over here somewhere. Okay, go ahead and enter the apply. after they apply, these are the vacancies that we have. Like, let's say I have vacancies. Let's take a look at this one. This one is let's look at this one. This is just an example. It looks just like this. Let's say this is the vacancy, this is the description, the target closing date, recruitment status, vacant, interviewing, failed, job type, contractor, inside team, outside team, needed for which office, the Seattle office, recruiter, this is me, base salary, so on. Okay. Now, after the applications, I take a look at the people who applied, and then now they turn into candidates. So the candidates looks kind of like this. Let's say if I add a candidate, and we take something from, see, this connects to the vacancy. So let's say that vacancy was right here, this vacancy right here. So boom, this is the vacancy, the rehab project manager we had before, and then the applicant. And then you see here, when I have an applicant in the applicant app, I'm going to pull up the applicant right over here, and then application opt-in, talent we spotted online, talent from referral. So we go here, boom, candidate stage, filled out the job ad form, filled out the video, did this, boom, 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 boom. So what I'm going to do is this. To make this look better, I'm going to do just like this. List. See? Just like that. All the way down. And then now we go from the filled out the job ad form all the way down to offered position. Then they accepted the position. We did some screening, failed screening, passed screening, onboarding. Now, you don't have to do this so much for the virtual assistants, but for the physical people, you want to do this. But for the virtual assistants, based on the position, you don't have to do all this, but you can if you want to. I do it just because I want to hire the right person. So then, after doing that, let's go back to the executive department. Now, let's set up a time for interviews. Organize, conduct, and record meetings. So this is what we do. This is for setting up a time for interview. And then the interview, right over here. See, this is the interview. Hired. We passed on this person. Let me show you somebody we passed on right here. These are the questions we asked. She was applying for the inside sales manager position. Type, in person. This was an online meeting. We did it over Skype. Are you aware of the nature of the position and the hours? 9 to 5 p.m. Sales agent selling flights, hotels. What are your other commitments right now? Jobs with other companies. So what I'm doing here, I'm trying to find out is there something else that they're committed to? Because this is a full-time job. It's going to take everything they have. So, what are your other commitments right now? Any other jobs or companies? None. She's working while waiting for a position. And then, how long were you at your previous job for? Why did you leave? I left the position because she has a 3-year-old son. She needs to work from home and focus on family. She needs to work at a home and with family. So she does have a why here. She has a 3-year-old son, and she needs to work at home and focus on family. So this is a why. So this is good. And then, what are your hobbies? Do you have family? I travel, go out, go on the beach, watch movies. Okay? How do you handle, so this right here, how do you handle difficult situations? This is extremely important because there's going to be a lot of irate people who are going to be calling in. How did you get my phone number? Where'd you get my address from? All that stuff. So do you have any examples of successfully handling difficult situations? She says working at a hotel group, she was handling escalated calls, apologized to customer. And then, why do you want to work this job? Real estate industry, wants to try new things. So the reason I passed on her is because she's never been in the real estate industry. You see, she said she wanted to try new things, and then also she wasn't articulate enough in answering this question right here. You know what I mean? It's almost like she didn't care. So, and then I had a feeling over the phone that she wasn't serious. You know, she wasn't like, if someone was to really make her mad, she'll quit or something, you know. So that's a feeling I just had. It was a gut feeling of mine, and based on the questions that she answered, I had to pass. So after the interview process, what we're gonna do is, if we hired them, we're gonna go here. Now they're gonna be part of the team, and then we're gonna onboard them, and then we're gonna outsource some tasks to them. And then what they do every single day, they do this daily review. Now this is daily review for people in the executive area, but it's the same thing. There's something over here in the management area where they do a daily review every single day now. So here's an example of a daily review. First name, last name, date, email. Okay, this is if the VA is posting on Craigslist. How many ads did you post today? Which categories? What times? How did you rate your day based on your performance level? This is extremely important, and I tell them to be 100% honest when answering this, because they have records of these. You know, it could be years. You know, it's all recorded here in Podio. Conquered your day. I gave it my best. I was not at my best. I could have done better. So she said she conquered her day. What did you do today? I called back all the sellers, follow-up calls, forSaleByOwner.com, Craigslist email, and then recipe editing. What worked? Callbacks, follow-ups, forSaleByOwner, recipe editing. What didn't work? Mojo was suspended. What did you learn? Improvement. What can you do to avoid the mistake next time? Or if this was a win, what can you do to win bigger next time? So the only thing that I didn't like here, she didn't expound on what happened here, or she didn't fill it out all the way. She didn't fill this one out all the way. And then there, I already reviewed this. Boom. Okay. And then now, okay, so that's how you do that. And then, if we go back to the PowerPoint, pay rate, quality, management. So I showed you the hiring process, and then now let me show you something else. Now let me show you, this is where you get them. You go to onlinejobs. Basically this place is Online Jobs. It's a Philippine website where basically this is where you get VAs directly. Anything else, it's going to be a managed VA type of business where is going to be an American company that is in business to basically wholesale VAs to you. So I went through all those situations where I've worked with a lot of different, I'm not going to name any names, but I've worked with a whole lot of different companies that will go to a website like this, recruit VAs for about $3 an hour, and then charge me about $9 to $15 an hour. So you do not want to do that. Take the time, spend the time, and you go straight to the VAs and you recruit them yourself. Go straight to the VAs, recruit them yourselves. You want to be as lean as possible, because they're recruiting VAs and they're saying that they're teaching them and managing and doing all these different things. But you can do the same. You can manage them, you can do the same. It's just you have to have the systems in place. And if you don't, and you want to pay an extra $6, $7, maybe even an extra $10 more, go ahead and do so. But for me, I'd rather get the same output at a cheaper price. So what you do here, how you handle Philippine jobs, is you go first. This is kind of how it works. So these are all my hired workers, bookmark workers, messages. So I'm not hiring any more VAs right now. If I was, then I'll be on this plan right here. I'll be on this plan right here. Monthly plan, $50 a month. I'm able to post jobs, contact workers, read workers' reviews, mark workers hired, view workers' profiles, all that stuff. My account, okay. They also have an app, and this is exactly how it works right here. So if you're an employer, this is how it works. You click this video, it'll show you exactly how it works. So what you do is basically this. Post a job or browse for resumes. Proactively look for staff, the skills you need. Find the perfect staff member, communicate with them, interview them, hire, and then manage their work with time proof. And I'm going to show you what that is. Pay them through payments.ph or PayPal after they've worked for a week, not before they've worked. No taxes to pay, no 1099. You don't even have to maintain your subscription to online jobs once you've hired them. Payments. This is right here, introducing Easy Pay, the easiest way to pay workers in the Philippines. You can do it just like this. And then you can do it just like this over here. And then now you want to go over here. Let me check my messages. I have to upgrade my plan to check them, but these are a whole lot of people who hit me up from the job ads. So this is an example of a job ad that I sent out. Let me see if I have some. Yeah, I don't have one lately. But anyways, what you want to do is go down here. So workers, you want to go to this advanced skill search. So how you search for people is, let's say I'm looking for an inside sales agent. That's the most important job. So I'm looking for an inside sales agent. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go right office admin virtual assistant. Here, marketing and sales. Nope. Sales rep. You don't want to put something, I am the best in the world. You don't want to do that. Because a lot of people who say that, they're not really the best in the world. You want to be like right here. Because you can always, I have a system where I can teach these guys. And some of the times when people say I'm the best salesperson, they need to unlearn some things, and I need to teach them some things. So 1, 2, 3, and then telemarketing, 1, 2, 3. Lead generation, let me put 2. and then that's it for that. And then anything else I don't really need. I can teach you all that different stuff. And then here, employment time, full-time, monthly salary, put any, doesn't matter, a day, a week, location, don't worry about that. Okay, this is important. You want to put this over 50, greater than 50. This is saying basically ID proof score is proof that they have an ID in the Philippines, and proof that, let's say, you can track them down in the Philippines, or they're verified. So this is just a verification. The closer they are to 100, the better. But let's put it on 50. And then real estate investing. This is a keyword. And then search resumes. So now we ran into all these people. We can refine it. Let's say we want to do it with pictures and with government ID. Narrow search. There. And then last active in a week or less. Okay. Executive assistant, property consultant, real estate sales rep. So you see the pay rates, 30 hours a week, $260 to $346. That's just the rate down there. Bachelor's degree, this is what they do. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we got a good person. So that person, we might take a look at that person. This person right here, you know, he does a lot. ID proof score, he's a college graduate, and he has a government ID, and he's Facebook verified. So these are safe people to work with. So this is really, really good, this guy right here. You guys can connect on Facebook and everything. Okay, this person right here, 99, he's ready. General virtual assistant, admin support, no. Licensed broker, seasoned real estate VA, licensed broker. So this guy's good. Seems like he knows what he's doing, but we might have to negotiate this price down. So this is why I say we want to get it at around $260 to $346 an hour. The reason I say that is because this is going to be their base pay, and then you want to pay them a commission every time a deal is closed. So every time you do a wholesale deal, you want to pay these guys a commission. You pay them a commission, and so they could increase the amount they make, but their base is going to be right here. So what you're going to do is basically what that does, it gets them motivated. They do stuff without you telling them, because they know when the deal is closed, they will make money. So that's, you incentivize them instead of just giving them a salary. You give them a salary, they can just relax and collect the salary. But if you give them this bare minimum salary, and then you tell them, hey man, you can make maybe 3 times what you're making now, 4 times what you make if you're making about, you know, $75 to $100 per deal, or however much you want to pay them. Depends on you. So let's say we pick some of these guys now, and then we pick them, we interview them, we hire them just like I showed you how to do it, and then now we go to this system. We enter this system, Hubstaff. This is by far the best system to manage real estate virtual assistants, because it connects with everything. It connects with Podio. It connects with everything that I use. So it integrates with a whole lot of different Basecamp, QuickBooks, Zoho, PayPal. It connects with everything, so I like it a lot. It works for me. And this costs about $5 per user, basic. And this is time tracking, screenshots So it tracks the time. It takes screenshots every 10 minutes of that VA screen. Keyboard and mouse activity, employee payments, 24/7 support and then as per user settings. And then the $9, the premium one. This is what I use right here because I'm able to automatic payroll, weekly budgets, integrations, idle time control, attendance scheduling, and everything up here. So I'll show you kind of like how I use mine. So this is an account. This is a test account here, and this is the team right here. So the team, these are the members. This is the inside sales manager. This is the virtual assistant. This is the admin bookkeeper. So let's click on the inside sales manager, and let's look at the activity. You see here's the activity report. This person was, let's see, for about 10 minutes. See here it says, you click here, it says mouse 20%, keyboard 1%, overall 20%. So she wasn't typing anything. She was just searching through Craigslist, looking at a house, trying to find out what the lead is and everything else. Okay, and then all the apps that they use. It tells me all the apps that they're using. She used a lot of Google Chrome, Epic Privacy, Hubstaff, Windows, Online Jobs, Timeproof. Timeproof is the same as it does time tracking. You know, proof of getting paid, automatic time tracking, automatic reporting, screenshots. It does kind of the same thing that this does, but this is for the Philippine jobs. And I asked them to do both, just so I can track both of them. I asked them to have both of them on, just so I can compare them. So this does that. Let's go up to organizations. Let's take a look at payroll accounts. Payroll, boom. You see pay period every week, automatic, $3 an hour, $3 an hour. Mavelle, the only reason I pay her is she's paid $5.85 an hour because she only works 5, 10, 15 hours a week. She only works 15 hours a week, so she's the bookkeeper / admin lady. So she works 15 hours a week. And over here, $3 an hour, $3 an hour. And these guys are pretty good at what they're doing. And boom, and then integrations, attendance. You see you got the attendance over here. Tells them what days they're working. You see everybody is working over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are all my online people. And you can also add your offline people in here too. You know, I just don't do that now, but I have all my online people here. And then plans, integrations, projects, users. And then, and this thing is pretty good. I mean, it really breaks everything down. It's like top of the line. And then how they know how to do everything is I have an intranet. So they all have access to this intranet. This intranet, basically, after someone gets hired, they get onboarded, I send them here. So we send them here, they come right in here, and I tell them go through the whole thing, go through everything. Physical employees and virtual assistants will have to go through this. So the home, the mission, you take a look at the mission, our mission. So these people know what we're about. This is our mission. This is our purpose. These are the targets we want to meet. And then let's go to announcements. Work schedule. CEO calendar. Click here to set an appointment with CEO. And you click here and sets an appointment with departments, marketing, sales, data entry, social media, web development, bandit signs. So this is an offline guy, bandit signs. This teaches them exactly how to put up bandit signs. Updated job description. These are all videos, the route. These are all links to route maps. Online session. I click this when we need to talk online. So we click this, they join.me, we need to talk face to face. So we do an online session when we got to talk face to face. We do an online session. Weekly meetings. These are all weekly meetings that we had. Like here's an example replay I had right here of a weekly meeting.
Information, kind of like the video you saw in the beginning of the
So these are the weekly meetings that I'm doing every week. We have all these guys going through the weekly meetings and understanding what's going on. So boom, let's go back. So I used to add these a lot on here, but I don't really add them here too much because I have another system that just keeps them in the cloud. I mean, I can add them here if I want to, but we don't really do that anymore. But you can do it, and you can, when you're starting off, it's important to do this. And then departments, sales. Let's say like the inside salesperson, they know it. Look. Inside sales starts here. These are all videos. Shows them exactly what to do. So with that being said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to So I'm going to have a link below here for Philippine jobs and then also for hub staff. There are special plans that are available through the links below. And also I'm going to have a link to this right here. I'm going to have a link to the Power Team pack. So this is a pack that we have available right here. What this is basically do more by doing less. Automate your business by outsourcing what you do not want to do and focus on what you do want to do. So basically what this is saying is I'm going to show you exactly how to hire a rockstar team, how to manage the team, how to build on the intranet, and how to for all admin tasks. So this is going to be a deep dive on everything. Main course training, outsourcing, complete training on outsourcing, inside, outside team, every single person that you need. I'm going to open up my business and show you exactly who I have and how you can possibly have the same, or if you want to do something different, you could do something different. Scheduling, apps and softwares to use, all the different apps you need. Office recommendations, to lease an office or not to lease one. Admin paperwork, all the standards of operation, paperwork on how to create systems, overall credibility, how to become a legitimate business, meaning like paperwork with the state, Better Business Bureau, all those different things, working with CPAs, working with attorneys, and getting all your legal stuff set up. Project planner breaks down your big projects into small tasks. and a whole lot. Just all this is going to be for me trying to help you build a team and start to take off some of those hats that you're wearing right now if you're a one-man show, and just simplify your business so you can just focus on what you're good at. So again, go ahead and click one of the links below. You're either going to get a link here, or you're also going to get a link to Hubstaff and online jobs, and then you can get on there, and then you can start outsourcing your business. Okay.
Don't forget to visit howtoflip.net for training and up-to-date content that will increase your profitability because you increase your productivity. Also, remember to visit reiconnection.net, where real estate investors are more profitable because they collaborate instead of compete. And if you're looking to start doing a virtual wholesaling business, visit seattleJVprofits.com. This way you can increase your monthly profits outside of your market. Once again, always work hard, but never forget to work smart. Subscribe to this channel today. We will have more updates available every week.